Like when we get ground down, that's what we are on the inside. Beautiful, and so like the process of getting ground down is maybe not the most pleasant. Cool. We're not in Costa Rica. We're not even in Florida. You know, we're 15 minutes from JFK. And wherever you are, you can fly in. We got the camp here. We've got like the home here. We've got a church. It really is a church, you know, and these big mother trees, and be able to camp out there and have the fire and have the luxury of both worlds. You get to come inside the house, cook a real meal, have a soft bed out of the elements, and then you can go back right out there to nature, you know?
Yeah.
It's important to have both. I don't want to sit out there with the bugs crawling all over me all night long, but I want to be out there.
Yeah.
And then I want to come inside.
And you want to be able to have that, and it's that sense of community and tribe that we need, that I think everybody's looking for. They're looking for community. They're looking for tribe, even if they don't even know that they are. I mean, because that's in our nature.
At the end of each of your coherence sessions, you may notice that when your thoughts or feelings are on something stressful, your score goes down.
There too. You can also add in other feathers, but it is a nice dry. And there are little hooks and tendrils that go to different places and times, different people. And what we're doing is we're just removing those. And they tend to hide in places like nooks and crannies like this, right? Sometimes behind the knees. But you can just go over the whole body. And then you take this and you pass it over fire to cleanse it.
4 times.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's clean for the next person.
I've done combo twice before with a person who claimed that they were a medicine person, had the outer look of all that, and played that. But once I got there, it was strange. It was like a kind of uncomfortable, and it was only about 4 hours. I got there. We talked for a few minutes. They had us drink a gallon of water and fast for the day. And that was an interesting experience. And it was, I guess the best way I can do is to compare it to what I just experienced. And that was a connection. That it wasn't just about the medicine, but it was about the medicine being a tool to connect and to clear out and to help release some pent-up heart blockages that I had this time, which was really interesting. The difference is compassion, the connection, the whole practice. Before there wasn't. It was pay me your money, I'll give you the medicine, and you're on your own. And it was very, and then there was 8 other people there that I had no idea. And so I had to work with their energy. This time it was, we got to know each other. I came a day early, we had a day of just being with each other. The next day we did our combo, and it was a beautiful experience.
How was working with Courtni specifically with this journey?
It was easy. It was like a breath of fresh air. It was just something that wasn't... Working with her was like working with an elder, basically, like someone that really knew what they were talking about, that had a passion and was worried about the connection and the journey. It wasn't just, here's the medicine, you're on your own. And it was, how was the experience? It was given in a way that was a lot more connecting and a lot more compassionate.
So I just want to share my experience on my journey of coming here to Long Island to do ayahuasca with Courtni. The entire process was very transformative for me. I knew walking into it that there's gonna be some shifts and changes, and I was ready for it, but nothing really could prepare me for the experience that I had in the last 2 days. And so today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that and just kind of unpack everything. So I started this journey when I came across her post on Ayahuasca and USA group. I asked a little bit of questions of just how many practitioners are there, how many facilitators, how big is the group, as that was really important to me to have something a little bit more on the intimate side. I really didn't want a huge group. I wanted something more low-key, so that was important to me. She gave me a lot of great information and resources just right off the bat, and I think that was one thing that really stood out to me, is the amount of support just going into the process. It wasn't like I was wondering what I'm supposed to be doing or what to expect. Everything was there, and she had a beautiful toolkit. I was practicing the meditations and her 4-key system, and I think this is just really such a powerful program in itself. But adding that with now journeying to New York, for me specifically, New York has a lot of meaning because I was married and I lived in Long Island, and this retreat is also in Long Island. So I'm returning after 15 years and having to really, sit with those feelings of being somewhere uncomfortable for me. So even leading here was just feeling a little bit nauseous, feeling oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is gonna be hard, and working through all that anxiety. But just coming here, I felt so much peace, and the cozy atmosphere, sitting in this room, which I've kind of claimed to be mine, and I've just felt so much peace, and that I can have my space, and having a small intimate group with the 2 lovely men that I've been working with this journey with has been amazing, because it's also kind of helped me understand that men are on this journey as well. And it's been beautiful to see them overcome their stuff and work through all the things. And there's just a lot of amazing feelings in this time. And it's just so genuine and heartfelt. And honestly, like working with Courtni, she has so much knowledge and she's here to teach. It's not just like a one-stop shop where you just come here and get the medicine and leave. It's more integrative, so she's been helping us every day with like lessons and walking us through her 4 key system, and just really creating like a really supportive community. And that's what we're all here for. That's why we all came here, is just to get that support in such a beautiful way. And just the amount of knowledge that she has and the way she breaks things down in an easy way, but also just empowering you. So I really can appreciate that. And she is just magnificent in what she does. She understands the medicine on a deeper spiritual level, so she was able to guide us all throughout the process in case we are planning to do ayahuasca again at a different retreat or with someone else. She gave us a lot of great tips of just like what to ask people, what to look out for, when to understand like something might not be in your best interest. And I felt that was really like, one, she didn't have to do that, like you really don't, but like that's guidance, that's support, that's showing that like, hey, you're doing this and I want you to make really empowered decisions. And I can really respect and appreciate that, because not a lot of people would do that. And just even with her knowing the right dosage to give everyone and guide us through the journey and help us feel so supportive with her and her team and her staff, it's just, we walked in not knowing what to expect, but we all like came out of it with such different experiences, but all so wholesome and so much of what we all needed. So that was really beautiful to see in itself, of just like people coming together to heal, people coming together to step into their highest selves, and going through this journey with someone that could really guide us and provide a safe space, a safe environment. Another aspect that I loved about this retreat is that it's in the United States. I didn't have to go to another country. I did not have to be somewhere where I was unsure or be alone. And for some people that might work. For some people they are looking for that experience. But for me, being somewhere safe really mattered, and being with someone that I felt supported with and that I was able to gain a lot of knowledge from was really important for me too, because this is an ongoing journey for me and I want to continue this, and I want to also spread the word of this and like let everyone know that there is a way out of these blocks that we create for ourselves. And it is stepping outside of your comfort zone. It is engaging with the right people, the right community, feeling safe, feeling protected. And that's what ayahuasca does, is really help you feel that earth energy of like you are supported, you are guided, you have these beautiful tools around you, you have nature, you have protection, all the stuff I think we long for in our lives when we long for it with our families. And we sometimes don't get that. We sometimes get the opposite of that. We sometimes just get in our head and feel that we're not good enough, and our self-worth becomes an issue. And then we start being in these relationships that test us. We really get through the tests, you know, like get thrown in this cycle of trying to figure out who we are, and in a world where like it's not that supportive to build community, build trust, build the higher level of thinking, higher level of being. And this is what that program really does. Honestly, I just have to take a second and just come back to earth. I'm just really grateful for this experience, because I think I'm gonna return back a new version of myself that is really coming from a place of overflow and coming from a place of love and light, and that I want to bring oneness, and I want to bring togetherness in the world, and I'm here to do that. And that was a major message downloaded to me last night, was that I am here to do that. I am here to spread love and kindness and be a light in the world, and I can't wait to continue supporting Courtni on this journey and like telling everyone I know about this experience, because I'm seeing it in real time, and I'm seeing it with even these men that I've been working with on this journey, that they're doing theirs. I'm seeing the different shifts of how they're evolving and who they're becoming, and it's a beautiful thing to witness. It's incredible to watch someone work through all of their things and come out of the other side of like, okay, I have a roadmap, I have a toolkit, I feel supported, and I'm ready for the world. So thank you, Courtni, so much for everything that you have instilled in us, and for being kind of this beacon of light, of knowledge, of trust and safety. I really could not have imagined doing this journey with anyone else, and I will continue to sing your praises and just be all about this, because I've seen it within myself. I've seen how I feel. I see what life can really be when we work through your circumstances and these blocks we create for ourselves, and we don't need to live that. We need to experience life. We need to have the tools to really level ourselves up in such deep ways. So I'm really feeling so thankful for this journey, and thank you, Mama Gaia, for showing your beauty and really giving me that support and nurturing that I have been longing for, and just coming from a place of stillness and love. And thank you for listening.